The internet is clearly a hugely powerful tool for the Jewish community. And it's one that makes a lot of sense, right? Because this whole notion of search, like if you just look at how, just look at how Jewish thought evolved, how Jewish law evolved, how the Jewish legal system evolved, how the Talmud evolved. It really is about lots of different sources, lots of different places coming together, and the scholars were the ones who were able to pull these things together. And then you had the single biggest technological revolution, I believe, in the last millennium, which was the printing press, because I think that actually is a bigger, from a certain point of view, the printing press was a hugely bigger revolution than the internet was, because all of a sudden it made all this stuff available to the masses. The internet's only evolved that, but the printing press is really what changed the game, right? But what we don't pay attention to is that the printing press changed Jewish life too, because the Talmud became, so now you had all these disparate sources. All of a sudden, through the printing press, I could bring them all, order the page in an interesting way. Like, God did not create that page of the Schottenstein Talmud. Like, trust me, when you go back, it was because it was printed. The original printers figured out how to leave margins and how to leave space so you could put in new commentaries because they knew there'd be other commentaries. That was the original search. That was the original internet. Think about it. Like, they pull it together. So I think the internet is totally made for us. I think that we don't use it well enough. I think we use it well from a communications information point of view. So whether it's Jay Insider or Chabad or Aish, these people do really, really good jobs of using the information capabilities in the best way. I'm just not sure we use the technology in the smartest way possible always, meaning that I think there are things we can do with Twitter. I think there are things we can do with IM and BBM, which BlackBerry Messenger and other things. I think search is one that we haven't nailed yet. Vertical search is the new frontier. So people, Google is much more about horizontal search. It's a big algorithm. It pulls in all this stuff. So people now are starting to create algorithms around health, around shopping. Bing, which is one of my clients, Microsoft, Bing has created vertical search, right? That's how they work. So whether it's shopping, whether it's health, whether it's travel, entertainment, they've realized they've driven deeper into those areas. So we need to have Jewish search that does the same. So if I go to the internet and I put in, Bernie Madoff and Jewish ethics, what I get up is usually the story about how he doesn't have any ethics and how this is a blight on the Jewish community. What I don't get is this story of Jewish ethics. Like, what ethics are applied to that? What does the Talmud tell me about, what's the first question God asks you when you die? Right? First question is, did you behave appropriately in your business life? Right? That's not coming up. So I need a Jewish search engine. I need to start using my technology in a way that really benefits the community in a different way than it does today, and starts making all these things Jewish. Like, I do want to take the Jewish thing. Why do what do we do? Instead, we complain, oh, all the papers are anti-Semite because they say Bernie Madoff is a Jew. Like, get over it. The guy was Jewish. He used Jewish organizations to cheat everybody. So what the hell do you think they're going to say? Well, if he was Catholic, they wouldn't have said. When they nail the priests for child abuse, they don't say a non-identified clergy member. They say Roman Catholic priest. It's okay. He is. He should get nailed. We as a community have a problem here. Bernie Madoff didn't happen in a vacuum. Right? These rabbis in Brooklyn didn't happen in a vacuum. It's our problem. But we now need to start addressing that through technology so that we can come back with the answers and teach people what to do.